So I'm back home, and my voice has come back. And rewatching some of my videos, and noticing my voice is really crackly and a bit broken. But I didn't really notice, to be honest. But I think the place that I was in, the ward, was really quiet. So because it was quiet, I happened to end up being quiet, and when I speak to anyone else in the ward, a couple of old folks, no one my age, no one 26 or younger. Hopefully, no one else has to go through something like this at my age or younger. Or any age. Um, so back home, they actually were going to let me out yesterday, but I said no. I wanted to stay and I wanted to recuperate some more because I was still having some pain when moving around. And I know that they wouldn't take me home with Oromorph. They had the best stuff there, and if anything happened in that window, I'd have been in the best place for me. So I stayed an extra day to help recuperate, and I think it's done wonders. My swelling in my overall stomach has gone down, which is good. I've put new dressings on my wounds on my stomach. Now there is no dressings on the wounds where my rectum used to be. Um, that's just gone, and there's stitching there, and it's very tidy. It's a bit sore, but it's not huge. Very pleased with it. The ones at the front, I'm very pleased with. They're going to look really nice. They went through the same scar, and it's just a very thin line. It looks magnificent compared to anything else. Obviously, it's not going to look magnificent to and stomach without anything on it. So, but for me, it looks great. Also, being back at home, lots of people came to visit. I didn't expect so many people to come round to the house. I had my uncle Matthew, his wife, and his two children. One baby just come on the way. My brother turned up to say hello. My friend Dominic came back from Beef to say hello. A close friend of mine, Dave, came as well. So Alex, my girlfriend, was here. My mother's friend, Vanessa, was here. My mother's fiance was here. I mean, not all at the same time. Everyone was coming and going, but it's been really nice to see them. And it's draining. So telling the same sort of stuff, but it's really good support because it feels at the end of the day, if you feel drained from doing something positive, then you can sleep better, I find. So, you know, rest of the weekend, I'm gonna not stick to any sort of macro diet. Kind of. I've been, I've been mentally kind of tracking stuff, and I haven't gone too crazy. I mean, yes, I've had a couple of Krispy Kreme donuts like each day, and yes, I've had puddings and things like that, but my body has just gone through a trauma, and it's probably using a lot of calories and a lot of its effort just knitting wounds and fixing things. Someone's just messaged me. So, that I weighed myself. I weighed myself before I went for surgery, and in the morning with nothing in me, I weighed 13 stone 2. Now I'd have to work that out to find out what that is in pounds and in kilograms. I work in stone, unfortunately. And when I weighed myself today, when I got home on the same scales, obviously not empty, so I'd have to do it tomorrow when I'm empty to get a real reading. I was 13 stone 1, so I'm 1 pound down. But it's the middle of the day after I've eaten a lot, and I've taken on a lot of water. So I'm thinking tomorrow morning, if I weigh myself with nothing in me, I'm going to be less than I was, even though I've eaten quite a lot of calories over my usual, and I've been very sedentary. I've not really moved. So, from Monday I'm going to try and gauge that, try and keep that going to try and weigh myself and get to that point where my calories still need to be hot. Like, there's going to be a point where my body's going to go, well, I don't need as much now. And so that need is going to come down. And then my weight would go up. And what I need to do is make sure that my weight stays the same and the calories adjust to wherever they need to go. Because my activity level is going to go up as well. So when my activity level is going up, the calories need to go up to match that. And I need to match whatever my body is producing at the moment. As an efficient machine, it needs a certain amount of fuel put into it, and it will exit get rid of a certain amount of fuel, and whatever's left over obviously turns into fat and whatever. So very crappy analogy, metaphor. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to go into a whole thing about calories and macros and everything like that. I probably will do maybe a video of how I'm going to do my recovery. But at the moment, I'm playing it by eye. Just not going too mad. I'm still having some protein every day in shake form to up that. Getting clean foods. I mean, the hospital doesn't really give out bad food. It's just tastes bad. So everything's going really well. And this operation, I mean, Saturday, I went in on Tuesday, and I'm out, I'm home, I feel good, I showered myself, I got in, got out, dried myself off. My girlfriend helped me change all my dressings, helped me change my bag when I lay down. I probably could have done it on my own. I wouldn't have liked to have done it on my own, and it would have been a hell of a lot harder. It would have looked like a right mess as well. So, I'm really glad she was here to help me for that. And it's just doable. Everything's doable. One step at a time, just keep moving forward. That's what I need to keep doing. Making plans and then actually trying to stick to them. So I'm going to try and make a bit of a diet plan for my recovery and then start working in exercise, just weight stuff, body weight things, a couple of squats, a couple of this, that and the other, just to keep me going so I don't lose any muscle mass in the next couple of months before I can get back into the gym. If I can just maintain anything and everything, that'd be amazing. That'd be kind of my goal. So hopefully I can try and do that. So that's what's coming up. That's what I'm going to try and do for my recovery. Hospital's over, done, and now it's time to really focus in on eating healthy, getting strong again, and repairing these wounds as best as possible. So I'm back at home. Time to go to bed. Good night, everybody.